Hey, y'all doing? Shrub Bundle, main character, Richman R&B, and Snow so Retro TV. This time I'm doing another movie reviews, and this time I'm reviewing Den of Thieves. Now I'm playing catch up with this because I just bought this movie a couple of days ago, and in the order I got it with my DVDs, it's going to be in between Takers and Run All Night. So if you're watching through my playlist, this is supposed to be in between them two movies. And what happens in this movie is we meet this guy Donnie. He works at this bar, and it don't make it in this movie. It doesn't make it look like Donnie's the main character, but he is. We'll find out at the end. But anyway, he works at this bar and he meets all these guys, ex-military guys, and they got this on crew. Well, Donnie gets recruited into this crew, or it makes it look like he gets recruited into this crew. We'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, he gets recruited into this crew, and they're bank robbers, and they steal this armored truck that's empty. Well, the reason they steal this armored truck that's empty is because they're going to use this armored truck to break into the biggest vault in Los Angeles, and it's run by the FBI and the government. And this bank is so high-tech, the surveillance cameras, if they see you looking at this bank, they put you in the system, and if they see you looking at this bank again, they track your every move. And what they do is they take all the old bills that is no good no more, and they disintegrate them and ship them out in trucks. Well, Donnie and this crew that he's joined is going to try to steal all the unused bills, the old bills that they're just going to burn and shred and get rid of anyway, and steal them and bring them out. Well, they're getting ready for this, and the cop, played by Gerard Butler, he's got his own kind of story. He's getting divorced from his wife, and he's trying to catch these guys. He's been tracking the guy who we think is the head of the gang, and he's been tracking him this whole movie, and he goes around following them and makes his presence known. And the guy who we think is the head of this group or whatever tricks Gerard Butler's character, and at the end of the movie they hold up this bank and they make it look like they're having a hostage situation, but really what they're doing is they blow a hole in the floor and go into the sewer system and then go to this high-tech bank. And the way they get in is the head guy and 50 Cent's character are playing guards, and they're acting like they're guards, and they go in and get the money. Well, Donnie, who's played by Ice Cube's son, he goes in as a delivery man, and he goes in and gets all the money and puts it where he needs it to be, and he puts it in a truck, in a garbage truck. Well, what happens when they're leaving the scene of the crime trying to get away, there's another garbage truck that switches with the garbage truck that Donnie put the money in. So the head of the crew goes for the fake garbage truck and gets the black garbage bags where he thinks there's money in them, but it's really not money. And then Gerard Butler's character goes after the crew and picks up Donnie and handcuffs Donnie to his truck, and then goes after the crew in this big gunfight happens at the end of the movie, and the whole crew is dead. The whole 50 Cent, the head of the crew, and they're all dead. And the only ones who survived is the Samoan guy and Donnie and Donnie's little clique. Well, at the end of the movie, Gerard Butler goes back to the bar looking for Donnie because he's going to figure this out. Donnie has a bigger role to play in this. He goes into the bar and sees all these pictures with Donnie and the guy who drove the the garbage truck and the Samoan, and it shows Donnie and them putting all the money in these tires and shipping them to London. And Donnie's in London now, and it shows flashbacks of Donnie putting this all together and recruits the head of the guy who we think is the big boss, but really Donnie is. And that's all that really happened in this movie. If y'all ever watched Den of Thieves, what did y'all like about it? As always, it's your man R&B signing out. Glad to see you. Awesome. Sure.